Hi Gemini, Scottish Gypsy here to do a nice quick bonus reading. I've got the Energy Oracle, I've got the Psychic Oracle, and we're going to take a sneak peek at the collective and see what's going on. I will be doing your full comprehensive reading over the weekend, so keep an eye out for that. Make sure you've got the notification bell on and make sure you've subscribed. Now, when I was pre-shuffling the Energy Oracle, Gemini, the man holding a coin fell out twice. Not once, twice. There's a significance around that. Now, for me, that's that, you know, the King of Pentacles. It's the same for me. So, and that can be the financier of tarot. So some of you, it could be that there's considerations around career, investment, property. It can be all of those things. So it can be a real estate agent, a banker, someone offering you a job. It could also be you're making decisions around that coin. Okay, but it came out twice. Also, you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or have a strong placement. Are you ready? Gemini, bottom of the deck, lovely. I've got the sun oh, next to a beautiful couple. But I feel this couple might be having some financial constraints. The universe is saying that you definitely need to put pen to paper, make some sort of plan. So maybe finances are a challenge, and I feel like a lot of you are in a relationship as well here with the caring connections, or it could be a friend that could be guiding you through a difficult time. Now, it doesn't mean money's tight, although it can. It can mean that finances are a constraint. Now, the King of Pentacles came out twice, so perhaps there's a delay in the approval of something. Or the King of Pentacles is, you know, the King of Resources. Maybe there is something around this person being the way out of that. Okay, whether it be through a job, whether it be through approving a loan or purchase, it can be all of those things. But this is a nice omen. Sun at the very bottom says that, you know, it's also a 1 in this particular deck. It's saying that there's some sort of new beginning here. There's a sense of joy and happiness and love, but there's something around finances being the challenge or the constraint. All right, I feel compelled to shuffle, Gemini, and let's get some cards out. I'm going to pull 3 cards, a crowning energy, and we'll sneak at the bottom of the deck and see what's there. One more, please, for Gemini. All right, we have got solar plexus chakra. Now, it is next to the man holding a heart, so I don't know if someone's feeling romantic or feeling feelings of love or wants to, you know, take some sort of heart-based action, but they're lacking confidence. You know, solar plexus can be about stepping into your power, having confidence. It's also strongly connected with our life force energy. So if you've had any issues with illness, this is a really nice sign that you might be coming back into your power again, feeling that sense of renewal. But for some of you, there's confidence around relationships or even love that's required right now. Let's see. Gemini. The temple path. Okay, so I definitely feel you're being guided. See these lanterns? They are literally your ancestors, your loved ones that might have passed. They're literally on the other side, and they're using the lanterns to guide you. Okay, there's something about guiding you on a path. Now, I've got in the split a woman holding a coin. Man holding a coin, woman holding a coin. Maybe the universe is trying to bring you and another person together, whether it be through business, whether it be through, you know, property or investment, or for some of you, it could be romantic. But a king and a queen of pentacles are 2 people equally yoked, both as successful as each other, as independent and strong resources, both in a position of strength. And I feel that you're being guided towards this person. No, it doesn't have to be romantic, guys. It can be, like I said, business or finance. Let's see. What do we have? There's the strategy card. So the universe does want someone to put a plan in place, to literally put pen to paper and formulate some sort of strategy. I have got a person here meditating. It says rest and rejuvenation. So also this can show up when someone's been going through a period of healing, whether that be emotional healing or physical healing. They've been focused on recovery. And as they've been focusing on that, it's supporting them in coming up with some sort of plan or strategy. That quiet contemplation They're being strategic and thinking about something. Now, the yin and yang has come out in reverse, and it's the only card when I'm reading that I pay attention to it, because it is saying that yang, right, which is the masculine energy, the fire, interestingly, is the theme. So they're wanting someone to work with the yang. Yang is not introspective. Like rest and rejuvenation is yin. So if I'm choosing to meditate, to be on my own, to go inside, that's all yin. Yang is when we're being bold, ambitious, driven. So that's coming through. So whether someone's been resting, recovering, and know they're getting back into their masculine energy, their yang, which is more action oriented. So that could be the case. But I also feel the universe is prompting someone to come out of indecision. So I feel there's been a period of contemplation and thinking about some area of life, whether it be decisions around relationships, decisions around work, any of those areas. There is just indecision. And the universe is saying someone here needs to step into their power, take action, yang. It's either you or cross-watcher. You're going to know. All right, Gemini. Your crowning energy is the indecision. So I feel that's probably where a lot of you are at. You're at a crossroads about something. So tell me in the comments what this indecision is that you're struggling with. Now, in the split is the World. So it could be decisions and choices around travel. It could be relocation internationally, because the World can represent the literal world. It can also, if it's not connected to travel or the world, it can be around expansion. So think going global. It can be taking your business online, increasing your online presence. It can be all of that. So the World is connected to the indecision. Now, the World can also be when we're closing out old chapters, old cycles, and we're ready to embark in a new direction. And that definitely could be the case. It could be why someone's at a crossroads. They're ready to move in a new direction. But there's something about yang and confidence, someone stepping into their power and taking action. All right, Gemini. The World again. So double confirmation of the World, and it is next to another decision card, Two of Pentacles. Movement, choices, decisions. Look at all the doors. So the Gemini I'm connecting with today, or the cross-watcher, is not taking action. They've been called to, but currently or recently they have not. They've been thinking and trying to decide and considering their options. Definitely it's like there's some chapter or cycle that's closed, or the decision making is connected to either something being online or global, or else perhaps travel of some kind. Let's see. Now, the World can show up when we've really achieved something significant. So think major milestones in life, graduation, getting married, all of those types of significant milestones in life. One more, please. Bottom of the deck. Okay, be guided by your intuition, guys. You've got the third eye chakra, and it's a 6, and it's next to 6. So we've got 6, 6. Now, it's quite interesting. I just did Cancer and Pisces, and they had 6, 6, 6, which can talk to the importance of achieving balance and harmony in life. I feel like someone's trusting their intuition to move in a particular direction, but I feel like you're leaving something or someone behind. 6 of Swords can sometimes be you're just leaving the past behind. You're like, I'm ready to leave that behind. That's in my past now. I'm moving forward. So it can just be that desire to move forward and come away from thinking about the past. That could be the case. But either way, someone's like, my intuition is telling me that it's time to move forward or to move on. So you're going to know which one that relates to. Let's see. I have got 5 of Cups. Emotional loss. And it's, it's really beautiful because it's under the temple path. Why is that beautiful? A lot of you, Gemini, have lost a loved one. And I'm telling you now, that loved one is on the other side, and they're aware that you're hurting or you're missing them or you're feeling the loss. I definitely feel they're trying to let you know they're there and that they're guiding you at this time. So Five of Cups can literally like connect to emotional grief or loss. So some of you, that could be the case. I feel that it was a very close personal relationship because in the splits, the sacral, which connects to intimate or close relationships. And it's also another 2. So there is something about you focused on maybe moving forward or making decisions. Let's see. We have got a 7 now. Stand your ground under strategy. So the universe is not wanting you to budge on something, which means that you might be challenged. When the 7 of Wands shows up, it can be challenged. And it can be the universe saying, stand by your convictions or stand your ground. Like, don't budge on this. Stand strong. And you know what? The solar plexus is about stepping into your power and standing strong. It's about you being in a position of assertiveness as well. So there's something about you being assertive, and it's under strategy. I have got in the split the Hanged Man, Piscean energy, and it says sacrifice. So I don't know if there is decisions and choices and there's a sense of personal sacrifice, or you needing to make a sacrifice for the higher good is also something that I'm hearing. But also the universe wants you to stay hopeful. I mean, this person, they haven't been taking action. They've been surrendering, you know. The hangman is someone taking a pause. It's someone who is like not acting, but thinking. And they're thinking a lot. They're thinking about, you know, they're trying to become enlightened about something. And, you know, the lanterns with the temple path, I feel someone's becoming enlightened about some area. Let's get one more here, Gemini. We've got Temperance. Beautiful Sagittarian energy. It says patience in this deck. So patience, strategy, and standing your ground. You know, the patience card shows the seed and it shows the growth. Okay, so it's telling you to stand strong, that there is growth. So if you've been doubting that there is something manifesting, I definitely feel like the universe is saying to trust the process, is what I just heard. There's something about you trusting the process and being patient. And once again in the split, we have the sacral. So sacral are passion, pleasure, creativity center. So, and it also can be indicative of close personal relationships. Let's see, crowning. Beautiful. It's your ace, the Ace of Swords. So I like it today. The world is saying there's a cycle closing out and there is an exciting new path that you are forging here. The Ace of Swords is, you know what? I accept that this is the way that I'm heading now. This is the path that I'm like moving along. So there is something moving on to the Ace of Swords, right? It's something about you moving forward in a new direction, moving on a new path. I feel that, what, you know, there's the 2 again. Sacral. So there's something about what you truly desire. Okay, no, it doesn't have to be about an intimate connection. It's like your sense of passion, desire. Like there's something about desire, you coming into that sacral and having that moment of truth and clarity where you haven't before. Hangman, 2 of Swords. Yeah, like I feel patience. You've been patiently waiting for this path to open up or for you to get the clarity you need. And I feel that it's definitely coming. So what a beautiful reading. I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you very soon. Love and light. God bless. Bye guys.